Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardin the Magician. And you already know positive messages have already hit you if you clicked on this video. And as free spiritual messages, just tap in, like, share, subscribe. Get in the comments, hit us with a thumbs up. Oh, whatever your thing is, we're here. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. This won't be long. I was just fooling around with the cards and yeah. So here we got a 10 of cups. So somebody here is this has something to do with somebody being like very happy, very fulfilled, but also there's somebody on the outside here who's witnessing this. This is somebody's perception of somebody else's life or how things are going for somebody else. So it's sort of like that Snow White's mirror scenario we talked about. Somebody is here doing that mirror, mirror on the wall nonsense, and it's like, who's the fairest of them all? And they're seeing someone else's life here, and this person's world or this person's position, their health potentially, their mental faculties, let's say, all these things could be failing for this person. This person could be this person's obviously a deceitful or a deceitful person. They're definitely a liar. More than likely cheat. This person could be a thief. You know, this is an unjust person, definitely in the material, and there's a lot of there's a lot of weird energy that surrounds this person financially and the things that they do for money. Someone like this, and again, this person's world is shattering. They're falling out of. They've already had a major fall from grace, and there's like some envy involved here. They're looking at someone else's life, and it's really, first of all, it's taking a toll on this person's mental health. Their physical health could also be in decline in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But there, again, a lot of deception surrounds this person, and this person has a tendency to shy away from the crowd. So, again, this might not be a prevalent fact in the real world. Like people, not many people, or maybe no one even knows that this person is like their health has been debilitated in some type of way. But yeah, this is some scenario where someone's basically watching someone from afar or something like that somehow. uh, Maybe they could be observing this person like online on Facebook or something like that, or on TikTok or Instagram, something like that, and just getting subtle glimpses into this person's life, and feeling a certain kind of way about it. I'm not really seeing how they have direct contact to this person. They seem to these two people seem to exist on different timelines. Whoever the person watching and whoever they're looking at, they're like, they don't interact. They're in two totally different dimensions from each other, and the person being watched doesn't really look like they pay much attention to this other person. That's what I'm saying. There's like a detachment. These two don't like cross paths in the hallway on a regular basis. Definitely not. So what they're witnessing through the mirror, what they're seeing is, or what they perceive as, this person is like, again, they're experiencing paradise. They're witnessing rainbows outside their window like every morning. It's just everything's fruitful, abundant. They believe that this person has somebody, or they may have seen this person with someone somehow, or gotten like someone may have told them that. They believe that this person may even be on their way to starting a family, or maybe this person has another family, or something like that. Like, that's what they believe. It's not necessarily true, but again, this is someone's perception of someone else's life, and I'm going to get to why that could necessarily not be true in a second. So, this is what someone is believing based off of the information that they have from wherever they are. Again, they don't exist on this person's timeline for real, so they don't know the actual truth. But they believe this person's moved on to like a better and brighter future, or something like this, or this person is like, they're living now what they're seeing. Again, it's blowing their mind. So they literally are in some sort of state of shock. They're really contemplating, like, not only, I don't know if it's like, if on some level, I guess on some subtle level, they feel like they want to make a move towards this person, but again, I'm not really seeing how they can. And they're sort of like just frozen in position, just like, I don't know, driving themselves sort of crazy. It's just like a lot of emotional anxiety about like what the future could bring, but not only that, it's like what choices this person is making. Like somebody is like, yeah, obsessed with somebody else's life and like how it's going, and I don't know, they're sort of in shock. They're sort of just watching this person. They could definitely be like stalking this person online. Like it could definitely be like somebody who's watching someone on every social media account that the person has. Like they're watching them on TikTok, they're watching them on Snapchat, they're watching, I mean, like they're watching everything somebody does. And yeah, they're definitely not liking a lot of the things they see. They're not liking some of the things they see. They can't help but like, but they're definitely like taken aback, like frozen, observing this. This could be someone that like wakes up in the morning and opens their phone and like instantly goes to this other person's pages and like just starts scrolling to see like what the action is that they may have missed. It's like, and then there's like some type of, which makes a lot of sense because they're both represented by nines, but this other person observing is a nine in the reverse. So there's some type of conflict here where one person is like the opposite of the other, and it's like, I don't know if they might have had a conflict between them. This is a very large possibility. There's an argument here, some cutting words, some backstabbing, some like a bunch of nonsense and BS that went on for sure. And it's looking like this person, again, this is part of what they're thinking about in their state of shock or like frozenness, or like they can't move. They're kind of still observing. It's like when they said, who's the fairest of them all? And the mirror showed them that other person. Again, like boom, lightning bolt. And then like now they're just like, they're like frozen, like zzz, zzz, like electrocuted. They're like, what the heck? And they're having flashbacks, and again, then they're opening the phone and they're scrolling on this person's page to see like what's going on, and they're remembering the conflicts between them, and anyway, something like that. But the person that they're observing, again, that's why I think this is just, there's some well, with the Seven of Cups and with the Seven of Cups, with the Nine of Coins reverse, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, I feel like, and Nine of Cups, I feel like there's some delusion in there. This person, like, they don't have all the facts, because the person they're observing actually is like just single and enjoying themselves. They're like self-satisfied. They're happy just being by themselves and doing their own thing. They're just living their life. This person's living a happy life, yes, but they don't have like a family and all this. Like they are living abundantly, don't get me wrong. They have everything that they could need. This person's not like begging anyone for anything. Again, they're totally independent, self-sufficient, self-satisfied. They're happy. They don't need any outward validation. Like this person has everything they need to make themselves happy. But it's like this other person is believing that they have people around them, like, you know what I mean, that this person has to be with somebody, like something like that. It's a little bit, it's like intrusive thoughts that become delusions on this other person who's observing this happy, content person. The observer is like, yeah, it's a little bit deluded, and like, I don't know, they're like pushing a narrative on themselves that they believe. But that's what I'm saying, why how I know they don't actually have access to this person. They don't know what's going on in the inner sanctum of the chambers. They're just, yeah, they're just telling themselves that this has to be what it is. This person can't be that happy. And that's how I know that they're observing this person somehow. Outwardly, feels like social media somehow. This person posts pictures or whatever. This other person is watching all of that and like building like a character profile that's not real. Because, and then that's like I said, that's that Snow White mirrors effect. They're like on the outside looking in, and like they can't believe what they're seeing, and now they're not paying attention to their own life is falling out of contention. Not contention is not the right word, but like their own life is falling out of position, and instead of focusing on that, they're staring into this mirror every day, focusing on this person who has it kind of all together by themselves. Again, self-sufficient, self-sustained, not needing outward validation. And so before they just focus on themselves, they're like, again, they're trapping themselves in this fantasy world. Very weird. So it seems like whatever's going on for this person, I mean, they're living good. Everything is great. The planets are aligned. This person, again, this person is free to travel the galaxy, fly around in spaceships, and like have adventures, do whatever they want. They're drinking all the exotic boba and whatever they like, the teas, the exotic coffees, the cocktails, whatever. They're eating all the foods that they like. They're wearing all the nice outfits that they like. They're doing whatever they want. This person's sleeping when they want. They're enjoying this person, if they have an occupation, a career, whatever, they enjoy doing it. It's not labor to them. This person is just enjoying life, and it seems to be like, again, that's the scales being balanced in their favor. Like, this is what this person gets, this is what this person is supposed to be experiencing. So, like, I don't understand. Well, yeah, I don't really understand why this other person is like observing them. It's giving like ill intent, but it's not really saying that. So there's a 10 of swords here. Somebody is facing an ending. It could be this observer, because again, a lot of their cards too have this like this blue effect. It could be them, but it could also be that maybe, because with this 5 of swords here, like, maybe they, again, with that ill intent, that's kind of, there's an energy of ill intent underlining all of this. It's like maybe they wanted this person to face an ending, like have a fall from grace. It's like, because they're having a fall from grace right now, and it's like they're being forced to observe that, like to observe life from that perspective, and to kind of like, it's giving like karma. Like, you're so caught up, like you're not, by the time you get back to what you're actually supposed to be doing in your real life and start fix, like, it's not that it may be too late, but you'll have a lot of work to do. Again, you're already, your health could be declining, your finances could be declining, your relationships with the people, even your spiritual relationships, your faith, and like your relationship with God and these types of things could be being affected. So by the time this person turns around to like focus on those things, it could be like a lot of turmoil in their life. I don't know. They're not really paying attention to themselves. So that could be an ending coming towards them, or they are wishing this ending on this person. But either way, this person, they're not gonna face any endings though. That's not with this justice, 10 of swords, and then this judgment reverse. Again, it's like the angels are saying, no, 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 no. That's not, this person already, they already got what they're supposed to get. This 10 of swords is not going to be for them. The angel's blowing the trumpet in reverse. So there is no judgment. There's no judgment being passed on this person here. This is all happening on one, the energy's on one side of the board. Like, it's not coming towards this person. That 10 of swords is kind of on the observer's side. It's like, it's almost like a return to sender from spirit. It's like, if that's what you're wishing on this person, it's like, no, this person's already been judged. They're cool. They're in the clear. It's like, it's sort of like, okay, what about you now? You know what I mean? And it's like, and if your affairs aren't in order, you may have to take this 10 of swords. It's like spirit almost like, it's like someone has to take this 10 of swords, and it's like, this person's definitely not going to take it. So now it's you we're looking at, and I don't know, this person could be facing some type of ending. But like I said, I already see how there's multiple areas of, like, this person's defenses are lowered in multiple areas. The 10 of swords can hit them anywhere, in their health, in their finances. You see what I'm saying? Like, so spirit is sending that back to this person. Again, that underlining, maybe they did kind of wish something on this person. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, it won't if this person experiences anything, it won't balance the scales. So the universe is like, no, 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 man, you got to watch that intent. It's serious. This age of Aquarius, man, it's serious. It's serious. You got to know how to work with the energy. I said that. I said people who don't know how to work with the energy are going to be forced to feel the 10 of swords over and over and over again. I made a post about the 8 of swords with that too. You could take it to 8, 9, and the 10. It's going to be very painful over the next couple of years for a lot of people, because they're not understanding. They don't want to understand how the energy works. They just want to continue to do, like, again, the old masculine way, the old Roman way. Just show up, conquer, destroy everything. I win, I'm the winner. And that's how it's like, no, 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 no. There's a lot of psychic and intelligent people that will, again, and there's a lot of different energies. Again, that spiritual energy is like, it's ripe. You can't almost do something right now and not get karma almost instantly by the end of the day in this day and age. So it's like something like that, where that you just can't like wage war the way you used to. You got to take into account the spiritual component of it now before you make moves in the physical. So Something like that. It's just not ordained for this person to get the Ten of Swords. And then finally, again, this person is coming out as 9 and 9. So they're on the verge of like a transformation or a completion in their life. They probably will reach the Ten of Swords. They probably will reach the Ten of Swords. Not the Ten of Swords. I said too many tens. The Ten of Cups, which started this whole reading. This person is already in the 9. They're probably going to reach the Ten of Cups and eventually be that thing that this other person fears, but they're not that yet. They're still in the 9 and the 9. And this person's coming out again as Judgment in reverse, 9 of Wands, like a spiritual warrior. Exactly. They've already been judged. They're already with spirit. This person's already on the right side of things. Like I said, and it's funny, their cards are on the right side of the board. So again, this 5 of Swords coming at them, it's like they're not even concerned. Like they're still just carrying on with their everyday way of living. They're not really concerned about whatever this other person, again, they're on a different timeline in a different dimension, just observing. They can't actually pass through that mirror. They don't know how to, if they knew how to work with the energies, they could turn that mirror into a portal and access this person, but they don't know how to do that, it seems. So the other person is no alchemist, no magician. I don't know. They could be some type of a psychic, though, because they are observing this person somehow. And it's like, well, on the physical plane, yes, it would be manifesting as them stalking them on social media. But it's just like the way that they're doing it in secret, and like they're all over everything this person does in every way that they can be without actually coming into contact with this person. So in that aspect, that's what I mean. The way their mind works over time to kind of predict and think of different ways. That's what I mean. If they turn that power around, this person probably would be a powerful psychic. Again, age of Aquarius, but they're not understanding the way the energy works. So it's not working for them. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too far out there for everyone or someone to catch. I hope it brings somebody some clarity. Again, someone here is a spiritual warrior and they're experiencing a very high quality of life, and it's because they've done the work. Spirit's on their side. So I'll leave that one there. Hope it brings somebody some clarity. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Definitely had fun.